Hello everyone and welcome back. For today we will do CSI Miami. Sorry, I've got some hiccups. I've yesterday already tried all of these training levels with recordings. The recordings of the training levels have been deleted, because that's just basically telling me how to play the game. But I did this just to understand how the game works and see if this is actually a game that will be recorded. And finally we have a game. So let's start a new game up. I, by the way, am a huge CSI fan. So I might know everything that's going to be hit to me. How will our investigator name be? I'll be the Detective King. And we're going on expert. Yeah, straight up being thrown into a case called Later Gator. And I guess this is one with Kelly Duquesne, since we see a picture of Kelly right here.
Welcome to CSI Miami, but any tour of our facility will have to wait. You're heading out to the golf course. Oh, it's no day off. Got a Vic out at Palm Glen Country Club, or a piece of our Vic, anyway. Callie is already waiting for you at the club. She's your partner on this first case.
Well then.
To quit the...
He said, Palm Glen Country Club. Just as the huge CSI fan that I am, I know for a fact that this is where an ex-CSI is retiring. I'm talking, of course, about Judge Lawford. I don't know if this game is from after his retirement or from before his retirement, but if we see Lawford going around in a golf cart there, we know it's a good game. There it is, the Palm of the Glen. Jeez, my hiccups are bad. Ooh, that's the crime scene. Oh, it's our gator. It's a Vietnam, it looks like.
Hey, I'm Callie. It's gonna be great to work together. It looks like we've got our hands full on this one, so let's ask around and see if we can find out what happened here.
If you are stuck on a case...
Well then. Oh, this looks like an open camera style of game. Oh, hold on. I recognize this grey head everywhere. Is this Mr. Lawford actually? Is this... This is already on his retirement, but I see Mr. Lawford. We are with Miami CSI. Who are you?
Well, I'm Judge Walter Lawford. Thought I knew all the CSIs, but when a man retires, the world keeps spinning, doesn't it? I traded in the bench for the fairway. The only crime here at Palm Glen is cheating on your golf score, and I never have to judge anything but the distance to the green. How can I help?
What happened here?
I came out at the crack of dawn to talk business with Ty, our club pro. Pretty early, not long after sunup. We early birds were the first out onto the course when I came upon this poor creature, beached by the sand trap. Something was next to him, a piece of something, something human.
You are talking business with Ty. Is the golf course in some kind of legal trouble?
Legal trouble? Oh, no. No, I gave you the wrong impression. By business, I meant club business. I'm on the board. Really, Ty and I were just shooting the breeze about the upcoming golf tourney.
Do you often get here before sunrise?
Often I do. The older I get, the earlier a riser I've become. And with a popular course like this, the height of the season, it's first come, first teed off. This course, this club, it's a lifesaver for an old bench jurist like me.
Do you often see gators on the course?
Seen a few. This land belonged to other creatures before we country club animals turned it into a golf course, you know. But there have never been reports of attacks, much less a gator munching on a spare body part.
It's good to see you, Judge. It's nice having a witness who knows the ropes.
Thank you. Not to be rude, but I need to get back to my study, a project I'm working on. Anything comes up, Ms. Duquesne, besides that regurgitated arm, let me know what you need. And give my best to Horatio Kane. You've got the finest crime lab supervisor in the South. Always happy to help you CSIs out.
So, what kind of business are you doing? Kinda sounds a little bit shady, doesn't it? So I guess this here is Ty.
I'm Ty Landon, golf pro and assistant manager here at the Glen. Palm Glen, that is. Hey, I appreciate you getting out here so fast. This isn't the kind of golf hazard we usually go in for.
Do gators often get onto this course?
We've had the occasional gator come calling. We're the closest club in town to the Everglades, you know. But nothing like this before.
Have you had any similar incidents previously?
No incidents, no trouble. Just visitors that we yelled at and scared off from a distance.
Visitors you yelled at and scared off from a distance. Sounding a little bit suspicious. Is everyone on the course accounted for?
Hey, I'm relieved to report that every foursome is accounted for. Nobody missing. Nobody missing a limb, either.
You've been helpful, Mr. Landon. You'll be at the club all day?
Oh, yeah, sure. And when you finish with your crime scene, guess who gets to clean up after? What a crock, huh? So to speak.
That's it for the witnesses. Let's see if our gator has anything to tell us.
So you are only scared for the cleanup crew. You are on my head of suspicious. Yes. Main man right there. I don't trust that face anywhere. Let's go to the gator.
Looks like our friend here crawled up on the golf tee for a solitary snack.
Hold on. I'm gonna grab that arm.
We've got a severed arm. I wonder if there are more human remains inside the gator. This is a job for the morgue.
Can I get this arm? Hold on.
This is definitely a human forearm. So where is the rest of our victim? Still walking around? Or stowed away in the gator?
Let me actually check this. I'm able, right? Yeah, here. We have the arm. Okay, this looks way too clean to have been bitten off by a gator. This must have been precision work with like a saw or something. Well then. And what is this mysterious? Can I swap that?
This oily substance is worth sampling for lab analysis.
Look at that. I'm just the master. I'm just guessing randomly on shit and I get
We've got a long, deep gash across the creature's abdomen. It indicates a probable scrap with another gator. It's likely the alligator died from this wound, which is so deep the animal's intestines are spilling out. It's probably better to examine this more closely at the morgue.
Well, let's see the morgue then. Is this is old CSI fashion. Do we have Alex at the morgue now? Alex Woods, yeah.
Hey there, new recruit. I'm Alex Woods. Welcome to the morgue. No need to be uneasy here. Unlike my clients, you can come up and go as you like. I'm here to help you, so don't be shy to ask me anything. How a Vic died, maybe even what the murder weapon was. So what can I do for you?
Well, you can recover the gator for me. That's why we're here.
That lizard is a tad too big to fit onto one of my tables. What I can do is remove its internal organs and give you a look at the creature's inside secrets. Now, I am not an expert on alligator anatomy, but a zoology course I took in grad school gave me some basics about species habits and physiology.
How quickly will an alligator end up on a golf course, actually?
And not even a Palm Glen member. Most likely the may have been in some competition for this meal. By the way, the alligator appears to have been in a recent fight with one of its own.
Skipped her first line. With my hiccup. You are free to pause and read what she said there. I will do the same thing in my recording. Check what she said there, but this might be a little bit of a problem. I hiccup skipped some shit. How quickly could a gator kill a person?
Very quickly. An alligator will clamp onto its prey and roll it till its neck snaps, or it'll drag it underwater until it drowns. A moot point, however. This Vic was already dead when the gator had its lunch.
And you can tell that by what exactly? Any theories from the forearm on how this person died? Well, I got one. Pretty obvious. Just like we discussed before. I mean, this looks way too clean to be bitten off by a gator. This has to be precision work, right? So, tell me, how did this work?
Hey, I can't do all of your work for you. But I can tell you this much. The missing hand was chopped, not gnawed. This is the work of a blade, not animal teeth.
I told you! I have a sixth sense for this. I told you! This is murder, not a gator. It's time to examine the gator then.
Be my guest. Digestion slows during cold months, allowing them to go for weeks without feeding, but it's been warm lately. Acid in their stomachs do most of the work, though it's aided by ingested stones in the alligator's stomach that mechanically breaks down food.
Well, first of all, I see a bracelet here. 4th annual Palm Glen team champions. Great start. Come here.
Silver bracelet. Could we have a female victim?
Well, we might. If you're sexist about it. Why can't guys wear bracelets?
It's a memory card from a PDA. Stomach acid damage could be a problem for data recovery.
Okay then. Is there anything else in here? No, I don't think so. Let's check the lab.
Welcome to the lab. I'm Valera, your one-stop shop for evidence analysis. If you want me to start processing evidence for you, click and drag a piece of evidence from your toolbar over to me.
I know all of this. I did this in the training levels. Oh, let's try with the oil from the arm.
A dark, viscous solution. Oil residue. Somehow it was either smeared or dripped onto that severed arm. I'll send it over to the microscope to give you a better look.
Well, I'll do that then. After I give you the severed arm.
First time in the lab and you're already putting the arm on me? No problem. I'll collect the DNA and shoot it over to the computer. That'll get you started.
Okay. Give me something about this
Extracting DNA is a cinch. Break up the cells, denature the proteins, and voila, fibrous DNA precipitate. Waiting in the computer for you.
Well, I didn't need to know that. I already knew that. I am a CSI fan by halves. Tell me something about this bracelet. And no, it's not a gift.
You know I'm a government employee and can't accept gifts, but I do appreciate the thought.
Well, we'd appreciate your thoughts on this trinket.
High quality, judging by the style, could be a man's. Custom job. Note the inscription, 4th Annual Palm Glen Team Champions. That's about it.
So, honestly, I did not expect it to actually be some kind of gift. I did not know about that. Let's go with this.
Memory card. The Gator's stomach acid did a number on the data, but I recognize the format. It's from a PDA. The only thing I got from it was a scrambled data string. You can use a special link in the computer to access a cryptography interface to sort it out. But here's a bonus. A lot of the user's stylus strokes were recorded. Fragments, but still enough for handwriting analysis.
Alrighty. Let's check this computer out. Oh wait, there's also this, right? Drag this icon.
Looks like an industrial lubricant. High levels of contaminants suggest a mechanical use.
Alrighty. Do you have any matches for me on this? No. I don't have anything on you. We have links here. Oh yeah, the memory card. Memory stick. Yes. Search it. Oh, is this a puzzle of some kind? Do we need to type you all over? Or what? What? Oh. Oh. Just press random buttons. Got it.
Great work. It's an interesting message. What could it mean? But as Valera said, we've at least got a handwriting sample from the memory card for comparison.
I just hit random buttons. I didn't even intend anything here. Well then. I am ending it right now. My family is being ripped apart from everything I've done. You will never see me again. Now that's a dark message. I do all of that on this one stick. Let's check DNA. This is from the severed forearm. Yes. Search. Okay, possible matches. You. Oh god, we need to see the difference. Seek all of the differences. Okay, this is not quite the same. So, next one. Alright. Pretty clear difference here. Yeah, this does not add up. Right here. Next one. Here's just straight up a piece missing.
Not sure we have a match here.
And Kelly just confirmed the last on photos. It's not a match. Let's actually go back towards Mr. Ty Lander, because this is a bracelet for the Palm Glen actually, so maybe he knows anything about it. Hello, Ty.
Can't help you. Sorry.
Oh, sure you can if I show you this. Hold on, this.
What do you want to know about it?
Do you recognize this bracelet, Mr. Ty?
Yeah. It belongs to Tim Cole. Or maybe his son, Russ.
Two people with the same exact bracelet. What, did they win in a competition or something?
Sure. They won the match in bracelets at the father and son tourney a couple years back. Scored the club record, in fact. Each year has its own distinctive design.
I hate that I just guess everything correctly every time. But now we need the location of those two. Do we need Yelena for this?
You're the new recruit, aren't you? Yelena Salas. If you ever need a warrant, interrogation, address, or any other information, you come see me.
Oh, can you get me the address for Cole?
No problem. Just let me check. Here it is. Number 6, Heaven's Heights.
Look, we have the Cole's home desk. Oh, we can already ask for a warrant. I don't need one. Oh, nice scenic shots. Hello, miss.
Miss Cole, we're with the crime lab. We have a few questions for your husband and your son.
Tim and Russ aren't here. Maybe I can answer your questions.
Okay. Let you show evidence. Items. Let's show you this arm.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, of course you won't. The memory card?
I don't know anything about that.
What about the ring?
All right then, go ahead and ask.
You recognize this bracelet?
Could be Tim's, or maybe Russ's. They had identical ones from that father-son tournament they won. Russ takes after his father in absent-mindedness, always leaving things behind, the both of them.
Okay. When's the last time you saw your husband?
Tim, I haven't seen him since I kicked him out last week, and if I never see him again, that's still too soon.
Well, you might actually not even see him, since he might actually be dead. Why did you kick your husband out?
The usual reason. He was fooling around. Lately, he was caught up in one of his hottest, heaviest affairs, and let me tell you, I'm fed up. Not that I've ever been Tim's sole biological interest.
Well, you murdered him. Tim had interest in other than you. So you killed him.
You probably takes one to know one, I guess. Anyway, that's why we live so near the Everglades.
Yes, we can see that. This tributary you're on feeds right into the swamp. Interesting.
And that was another accidental skip from me. Again, you may pause to see what that was all about, but accidental skips may return more often than you think. Who was Tim having an affair with?
Ronnie Landon, Ty's wife? She's not a lizard, more a snake. What Tim sees in that tramp is beyond me. And he's not just cheating on me. Ty is one of his best friends, supposedly.
So... he was flippin' the wife of Ty Landon. Looks like we have a new head suspect again. When was the last time that you saw your son?
I've talked to him on the phone every day or so, but for the last week he's been in Louisiana, at football camp. He's
Yeah.
a senior in high school and a jock, like his dad used to be. Paid his own way too, using his birthday money. Gives a mum pause, you know, son turning legal adult. But he's a good boy.
You might think your son is away, but he might be dead. Why haven't you got a divorce yet?
I've filed half a dozen times. Tim swore over and over that he'll change, that it's me he loves, and talked me out of leaving him. But this is it. Never again. Ronnie thinks she and Tim are soulmates. She's filed for a divorce from Ty, the poor slob.
Alrighty. Ronnie has filed for a divorce.
You'll have to ask her, but word at the Glen is Ronnie's been after Ty to sign for ages.
Why do you think Ty is refusing to get a divorce?
Big Dummy loves the little slut and wants to reconcile, I guess. Ronnie's been leaning on the judge, Judge Lawford, trying to get the old boy to reason with Ty. Sometimes I think his honor gets off in his old age on being around the Palm Glen soap opera.
Might that be the flippin', is that the project that Lawford was mentioning? Now Lawford is turning into a suspect. It's an ex-CSI. How do you do this? Huh. Do you mind if we take a look around here?
Go for it. Just stay where I can see you.
Alrighty. And can we also get a sample of your DNA while we're right at it?
DNA? If you're trying to match my genes to Russ, then you're wasting your time. He's Tim's son from a previous relationship. I treat him like my very own, but biologically, he's not. On the other hand, if you think I'm a suspect, you better get yourself a warrant first.
Oh, you bet your ass I'm gonna get a warrant on you. I'm just going to look around.
Without permission? We'll need a warrant to get under here.
Oh. Let's get a warrant.
What do you need?
Oh, wait. We have more. Oh, we need to speak with Ronnie Landon.
Give me a moment. Okay, here's her address. Palm Glen and 14th.
Alrighty. And can you also track down Russ Cole?
We'll see if he's at the Louisiana football camp or not. Should be easy, but you'll have to leave it with me for a bit.
Can you get me a warrant, by the way? Oh wait, no, not the warrant yet. No, I'm first going towards Landon, actually. Oh, I always love it when I do these sceneries shit. Hello there, miss. Who are you?
Jessica Landon. Who are you?
Crime Lab. You must be Ty and Ronnie's daughter then, right? We have just a few questions.
Where is your mother?
In the garage. Go and talk to her if you got questions.
Do you know Tim Cole?
Sure, yeah, I know him. I mean, I know who he is. Friends with my parents. They all live on the golf course.
And do you know Russ Cole?
He's my boyfriend. We've been together forever, like 6 months or something.
Forever?
Right. This doesn't have something to do with, like, that thing my dad found on the golf course, does it?
We don't know yet. We're just following leads. Don't worry.
It was just 6 months. That is like forever. A lot can happen in 6 months, lady. When was the last time you saw Tim?
Tim is not exactly part of my crowd, okay?
And do you know where we can find Tim?
Like I said, it's not like he's on my speed dial. He is my parents' friend, not mine. I mean, talk to them.
How's your relationship with Ross so far?
It was going fine, except for how my parents felt about him. They kept putting pressure on me that Russ didn't appreciate. For some reason, my parents think he's beneath me. Or maybe they're afraid I'm beneath him. And then suddenly Mom, after all the put-downs, started to take this weird, interest in Russ.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Ross?
A week? He went off to football camp. He is so buff. He's gonna get a scholarship, I just know it. And the sooner he gets away from those creep parents of his, the better. His mom, in particular. Always makes him feel like he's in the way. You know what it's like to think like nobody wants you? Well, I want him. And that's what counts.
Yeah, sure. Believe it or not. How did you get that bruise? Which bruise? I didn't even notice the bruise.
What bruise? Oh, this little thing? Tripped on the stairs, I guess. Those things are like my worst enemy. I get more bumps and scrapes running up and down those stairs than on the soccer field.
That's all the questions we have for now.
I guess you've been beaten by someone. Hello there. You must be the mother. Are you Ronnie Landon?
Why, yes. May I help you people with something?
Miss Landon, we're with Miami-Dade CSI. Could we speak with you in private?
This is private enough. My daughter Jessica's outside, and if this is some kind of police business, I'd just as soon deal with it out here. What's up?
Were you having an affair with Tim Cole?
Whoa, you don't fool around, do you? Well, even if this were any of your business, I'd have to say you are seriously confused. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course. Were you trying to get a divorce from your husband?
Hey, hey, hey! What gives you the right to walk in off the street and start asking these outrageous personal questions? I mean, geez Louise.
Miss Landon, our job is asking the tough questions.
Well then, tough. You can ask away, but my personal business is my personal business. Anything else I can do for you lovely people?
That's all the questions we have for now.
Well then. So far, we've gone pretty far. I mean, we now have Judge Lawford, Toy Landon, Heather Cole, Ernie Landon, and Jessica Landon. Oh, we even have heat meters on seeing how far they were on everything. Well then, that might be handy. Oh, we have also all of our reconstructions here. Okay. Let me actually end it all right here, by the way. I don't know if this is already saved or not, but I see we've already been recording for like 30 minutes, so I'm ending it right here. This is looking like a good game so far. I really would like to return to this really quickly, maybe tomorrow even already. So, actually, I would all like to give you all a nice rest of your day. And I might see you tomorrow with more CSI.